Turn that bitch around.
Another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week. Another try after the first down sack. And he's going to be brought down.
Boy, me and Johnny had a game, boy.
Montez Sweat in there to drop him, and that will go in the book as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man.
My stomach.
Third and long. We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line are able to keep leverage and able to keep fortunate just to get rid of it. One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the inner heart.
And that is complete.
Connection to my peer has been lost.
And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. A 3 red zone trip, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a fourth on second and goal. This is Love. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A 6-yard touchdown run. The Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. And let's see the receiving touchdown earlier. Now a trio of rushing touchdowns. Quite a performance.
I feel like onside kicking this shit out. I ain't gonna do him like that though. Gonna let him get his possession. Nigga keep going for it on like 4th and 29s and shit. Like, nigga, what do you think you gonna do?
And out of that return, here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Nigga got all these wide receivers. Nigga, I'm running this bullshit ass blitz. You know, I'm about to keep throwing deep to Terry McLaurin and these niggas.
Every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for him. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the ball, did it? So now they got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence. From the 41, Wedge runner. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down. New England on third down. Just one conversion in 8 tries. Not good. This is 3rd and 7. Rolling. Bridgewater. And that's going to be intercepted. Brandon Collins, the Pro Bowl safety. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now.
I'm pretty glad I didn't mic up with him.
7 hits between Watkins and this will get the other. I always say the most important part of the call is
Alright, Bryce Love be dropping this motherfucker though. Nigga, that's 71.
Everybody be looking at a nigga team like, now my team's a 98 overall. 98 overall? Nigga, we trash though. Fuck about them players.
Coach
Trash.
CA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Inner Harbor and M&T Bank Stadium here in Baltimore, Maryland. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance. second down goal for Bridgewater.
Ah, give me that.
He's been doing 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. Now Bridgewater.
Ain't gonna be no easy shit, bro.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. He may get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This is fielded at the goal line.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
19-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And following the pick 6.
2nd and 10. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
They'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing down.
Oh, yeah,
That's
now
one of the
we're
few
getting
things
dogs.
defenses chart.
Okay,
How did we
why
do
not?
on 3rd down?
Nigga,
That's a nice start
fuck
for them in
him.
this one.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away.
Are you off this thing?
That is very well done there as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside
Niggas
the
be safe out there.
Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They'll run on first down. Benjamin.
That's what's up, though. As he should be.
Gets us up near the 10. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And really being firm with this team. That runs only one through that
On 2nd down now, Benjamin. And this
Yeah, he
time
will.
successful
He will,
to get
man.
back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll say no gain on the play there.
He will.
It'll be 3rd down. The Ravens bring out an extra
You know what I
defensive
mean?
back here
Scrap
on
and
the
smooth.
3rd.
I'm tired.
They'll try the left side. Benjamin. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch that?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, we should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
And they'll get him down here at the 23.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it in.
And that's caught inside the 30.
Oh, I got one nigga right now with 7 sacks.
And touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there.
He got 7 sacks.
7 yards.
Yeah, well, one nigga. I got like 12 this whole game.
Here's
Jesus.
opening quarter. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
The interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's
Pride.
Draft. Oh, okay.
Pride.
I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something? You're right, because that's part of it, but that's two different mindsets. That's front office mindset, draft position, where we're going to do, where we need to get, and then the players and the coaching staff.
He's got it in, complete.
Let's go.
Takes us way down, deep into Cleveland territory. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 57 yards. Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10. Back to throw here. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah,
No, I'm trying to get a superstar
It's
trade.
almost like there's a couple
We need
extra
like 30
defenders out
more
there, right?
It
yards.
certainly is. They end up
Better
taking
get it, bro.
up
You should
throw the
space
ball.
just because there's not enough space for receivers.
I know, but
Hey,
most of the fucking most of the touchdowns came off of defense. Nigga throwing pick sixes and shit. I should have did that shit for
Out of
Tuesday.
there.
Run that shit up and then run that shit out of bounds. I wasn't even thinking about that.
Vincent Smith, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point
This
right
is so
down
weak.
the middle, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken at the 3.
Instead, it's second down.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
I'll be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because keep flinging it around.
The Browns drive about to get started. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know we know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, and the whole month of December is still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
Now the throw here complete on the right sideline. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That one good for 26 and a first down.
It's alright, this game over. I got my yards. I should have got it.
Oh, you did? You got your shit?
Already over
Yeah, I should have got him with that last
passing in
hit.
this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. Benjamin. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
You gonna call a timeout, nigga? I'm gonna try to intercept this ball
Those
and
kind of runs,
hit another deep route.
opportunities for this offense going forward.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Herbert.
He didn't see who he could have had.
Incomplete.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Herbert. He wants it all for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Well, not that we had any questions, but it's obvious his arm does not hurt today, does it? He does not mind slinging it around.
Just fire that pigskin around the yard.
Yeah, putting it deep downfield, taking shots. Unsuccessful there, but I like his moxie.
Fuck, Haskins, you overthrew that nigga. That's a touchdown. That's cool, though. Alright, y'all, I gotta go too.
Alright,
I gotta
bro.
get dressed and done. Got this little interview at 12:30.
Man,
I'll be back in like an hour
get that
or so.
motherfucker, nigga.
Man, I need that
Yeah.
essential worker in this
Come on, man. Get that motherfucker. It's yours, bro.
All right, y'all.
Wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along.
Just me and you. Ooh, trap. Everybody work or doing things.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he's up in after a gain of 2.
I'm over there right after this game over, nigga.
Well, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella
stop playing with me.
Backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. That makes them now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter on 3rd down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. This is fielded at the 27. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
Come on, set. 60 Pittsburgh.
On 2nd down, Benjamin. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
Let's get it.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports.
Set and over. I got you, son. Check, crunch. Deep grip.
On 3rd down, Benjamin. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That'll back them up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
I wonder if they just kind of outguessed themselves a little bit trying to run it on 3rd down. Probably should have gone to the air to try and pick it up. Instead, the punting unit will have to run on the field.
The Browns send out their punter now, as he should. And now the up man has it. It's a fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. Give them an even 20 yards there on the pickup as a fake punt fooled everybody.
Down. 18 Gators. Strong right. Hey.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Kenny Young in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. 2nd and 15.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point.
Set, ready? 90 Wolf. I got it. Switch. Hey, Haywood. Like.
On 1st down, Benjamin. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This is taken at the 3. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10.
Hey, watch it.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it up,
that should
or
have
you
been
throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
29 is a Mike. Mike 29. Hey, here we go.
He'll drop to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time. And you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. 2nd and 13. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
It's the deal, Bill.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Man, hello.
They start with a give to counter, and just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10.
You played with it. You knew what it was.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because
ooh, she forgot.
Those big defensive
I was like, I forgot too.
And move laterally.
Like, what's this nigga doing?
Up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
The Ravens on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 9. They're going to look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
I think that call was made not so much to try and get the first down, although they would have taken it if they could have gotten it, but to give their punter a little bit of space and try and help out their defense.
Yeah, they got the safe completion on third.
Yeah.
The Ravens send their punter out now.
Me too, bro.
As he's on here to punt it away. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. So they get the first down. Maybe not a huge play in terms of yardage, but the fake punt does the job. On 1st and 10 is Counter. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Now back to throw. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. 2 minutes remaining in this first half.
A lot of niggas watch my shit low-key, too.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home. 29 is the mic. Mike 29.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
They'll run on 1st down. Benjamin. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3. On 3rd down, Benjamin. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Seibert's kick is good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. They got the interception, but very
Man, I got traded,
after, and that forces them to
Showtime.
settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due.
To the
That's to the
Albert,
defense,
to the Colorado Rockies.
It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did hold
the
it into a
Yankees.
field goal.
But I was with Stratton something, and now I'm with the Albuquerque. But I don't mind being traded to Colorado. But Albuquerque was losing.
But
then I got on the team, and we on like an 8-game win streak.
Been particularly kind to you. How do you
So now we actually
But I think the smart approach
playing
is to
well.
let the clock lick your wounds at the half and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey guys, you help dig this
Fuck
hole.
you.
See if
I'm in
you
the
can get us out
majors
of it a
now,
little bit before the half
so-
runs out. Let's go make some plays.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts.
So you don't really get on a lot?
As it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. They're going for a receiver there. Already has one touchdown in this first half, a second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust.
They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. As his guys are back within a single score.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end.
You said you was going to do what?
Didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchdown.
But ain't getting no run. Yeah, this nigga probably playing. This nigga probably playing really to win this game. I don't give a fuck about this guy.
I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So
yeah,
I mean,
in finance, it don't matter. My record,
I'm not tripping. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. This time they stay on the ground. And they're going to get him down well short of the first, as he can only get this to the 30. So we have reached halftime in what's a 6-point game at the break. As we'll head down to Orlando.
You better do what you got to do and win that Super Bowl. I know that.
Coach, the Browns are going to get the second.
Give a fuck how these niggas feel. Fuck these niggas.
As we are back and underway.
Fuck that shit.
The Browns drive about to get started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up.
He was able to throw the ball.
Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
Yeah, you know niggas be glitching shit, bro.
2nd and 5. 2nd and 5. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
15 line. You draw Porter. Whip. Watch the whip.
They go play action here on 1st down. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. In for the score.
Thank you. Yeah, he was going for the advantage. He was going for the other nigga.
Stay on the field as they'll go for 2 here.
Yeah.
They'll try and run it up the middle. And he'll get blown behind the line of scrimmage.
It wouldn't let me see what he picked. Like, how them niggas all crash like that, bro?
Following the touchdown.
Every time somebody do that, I think run commit. Like, nigga, you run commit. Yeah, but you never know.
Taken at his 4. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
It don't even matter. That shit is stupid. But it is what it is.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that
out of bounds.
This is where scripting comes into play.
Out of bounds, bud.
Do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And that will be... Try to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. He'll look to throw.
Give me that. Let's go, McElroy. Let's go.
He's picked off at his own 46.
Dude's a fucking stud.
Last week and this week now, that's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested. And that's going to be
nigga.
Caught for a Browns
Let's go.
touchdown. A big play there.
I had Devontae Smith on the other side.
And 5th on the year.
I could have went either way. I had Devontae Smith on the other side. I could have went anyway. I just threw it to him because Devontae Smith an X factor already, so I'd be like,
extra point winds up successful.
Why force feed it to him? You know.
The touchdown. Here's Seibert now to kick it off. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open.
Come on, Henderson.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Got burnt.
36 yards on the play. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Get out of here! Oh my God! Look at that play.
On that one at a Raven first. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half.
Watch, he's gonna go for that. He's gonna go to this tight end, either a run player or the tight end.
They'll look to throw here. Firing quickly here.
Nigga,
that's complete.
Came over to
And
get you,
get it down this
little
time
boy.
to 17. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. His throw caught at about the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Come on, McElroy.
Well, this is how you
gotta
shake the
get
thoughts
that.
of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me,
none of that.
I throw 10 interceptions in a row.
You know you can't run the ball. You've been passing the whole game.
I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Connor. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. They come out here in the eye. Got to figure this is one they need here on 3rd and goal.
Alert 3, alert 3, alert 3. Watch safety creep, watch safety creeping.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile.
Yeah.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown.
Some picks. And
It's
Dominguez.
the fullback. His first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens get a bit closer. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Yeah, I did that this year.
Backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
He could have been a superstar.
2nd and 12. He's going to air one out.
Oh, look at that catch. Look at that catch. Oh, my God.
Big play that time for Cleveland. 55 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Back to throw. Herbert. And he floated one out there incomplete. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary here. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
If he would have thrown it better, I would have.
What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this
next
play.
I was getting blitzed.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Now a give, right side. Benjamin. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9. One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, baby. Ooh, I can already see them joints is popping. Let me see.
The Browns on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9.
Them. They're more full.
Off play action. Herbert. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. Seibert able to knock this one through. And that will make this now a 15-point advantage. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
This nigga want to run. If not, I'm done.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were...
That's all he runs now, too.
Last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change
yeah,
anything?
shit like that.
About what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays.
That's all he runs now. Long routes like that, bro. He didn't never used to play like that.
I remember Coach told me a long time ago.
But like he force feeds it now. One side to the next, now go across to the other side. Like
everybody just flying by, and these corners been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively.
Get out of here. Oh my God, bro. If you just seen this catch, like get out of here.
The point in the game right now where you got
it made him go underneath.
And that
like
chance
stop.
And it's a good idea to be that aggressive because truthfully, the defensive guys, they're just playing not to make a mistake. That often means you can make a big play against them.
Get out of here. What does it take for me to get that?
Get him down, but he's
oh my God.
To the 3.
What does it take?
There, 22. They'll drop the throw. Back of the end zone.
Yeah,
get his feet
but it's
down.
like, come on, bro.
Incomplete.
What are you doing?
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Slam. Watch twist. Back.
They'll look to run with Connor. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
Say that again. Nicole. I guess if you want to go, I guess.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. This is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore.
Well, you would go regardless, right?
Vincent Smith with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this
weekend?
game. As they're now just an
Ask
extra
me
point
again when we
away
get
from getting
closer
back
to the
within
weekend.
one score. Point after.
How long will we stay out there for?
As this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
Huh?
So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. This fielded at the 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Oh, you keep opening and closing it? Oh. Like, what do you mean? I know, but I'm saying, I'm not asking you that. How long would you stay? 4 days?
The Browns drive about to get started. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal
I wouldn't be opposed to it.
No good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Just go out there?
It's still a 1-possession game. This one not fully over
okay.
yet.
Come on. Switch.
They'll keep it on the ground. Benjamin. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes
you just want to get out?
Having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up,
somebody's
there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down. Looking to throw. Herbert. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Escapes the sack. And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a 1st down. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. They'll try the left side. Benjamin. He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown. touchdown, Cleveland.
You're going to press up on the line like that and blitz everybody.
13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
Cold part is I'm not even really trying to win.
Extra point by
Not like that.
Up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point.
What's up, Philmo?
Successful.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. What's the deal? Outside of my house? What?
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off.
What's the deal?
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, understandable.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower to those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Like, what is he trying to like do? Like, how is he trying to do it? Where is the scene? Okay.
Kill, turn up. Kill, turn up. Shit.
On first down, it's Grant.
Yeah.
The tackle was by the Boston College product, Harold Landry.
Yeah, I gotta see what their little thought process is and what they gonna do. But what time though? Because it's a little earlier.
They go back to Grant. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Give them a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up third down. The Ravens on third down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This will be 3rd and 15. He's going to look deep down the field. That's caught inside the 20. They'll get 34 yards there. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. They'll look to throw now on first down. That is caught at the 7. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it. This is Connor. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw. And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for 1 here and save the possible 2-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for 2 here and you don't get it, that's deflation. Yeah. Now you wonder why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
Nigga threw me off talking.
So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. This one taken from the 7.
I'm used to that, though.
Take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
I'm used to that.
Got it.
The Browns drive about to get started. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute,
Stop playing with me, bro.
About seal it.
Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown 1 play later. How about that?
And
that nigga Eno is like Burnell to me.
Direction. Thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well,
I just made, he just got faster. He was only a 94 speed, 93 XL. Now he's 95.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush.
And he takes this one into the
Marquise
end zone,
Brown.
and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just 1 play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
So still a small chance here with a little
Nigga
over
tried to wait
30
for me to
seconds
pick.
to go, but they're definitely going to need this one to bounce their
So
way.
see if I was going to line up in a regular one first.
And this will be recovered by the Browns hands team, and that should just about write a finish to this one. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like,
there he goes left side. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. And let's not forget he had the receiving touchdown earlier. Now a trio of rushing touchdowns. Quite a performance.
Diversification. That's all
I need him to be a superstar, bro.
His ability to do everything.
Need him to be a superstar.
Leaves him on the field on every down on offense because you can hand it to him as we've seen. What'd you say? 3 rushing touchdowns, and of course throw it to him where he's caught 1 as well.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And this will not be
it pisses me off was the last time we played. I had a trade upgrade due, and I didn't get it against him. And then I played this time, and I would have been way over what I needed to get it.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They have a
It's
little
called
bit of
annoying.
time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. They'll set up to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
My thing is this, though, like,
and they're indeed going to go.
How is he even getting that off?
So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Go, Miles.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Browns, they move back over 500 now at 6-5, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, they've fallen out of things now as they